I've just been offered the job to take over Liverpool as their manager, but the stakes are incredibly high. They just got knocked out of the Champions League by PSG in a tough penalty shootout. And not only that, but the board has only given me 2 seasons to win them the Champions League. However, not only that, they also want me to start a new era by selling Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and even Trent Alexander-Arnold. This is gonna be tough. However, I'm accepting the challenge and joining Liverpool in the 25-26 season, and I'm taking them back to the top. And we have taken over Liverpool in 25-26 and only have 2 tries at winning the Champions League. But of course, they finished by winning the Premier League. So of course, we have UCL football. And just a heads up, Real Madrid won the UCL. That's who I think is gonna win in real life. All right, and this is the current Liverpool side that just got knocked out by PSG. Let's go ahead and make some changes. All right, we have changed the formation to a 4-3-3 attack. That is Edgar Yesbal, and this is the best team that Liverpool do have. However, I think it's time for a new era at Liverpool. So I have decided to start a new era, meaning I've transfer listed Virgil van Dijk, Mohamed Salah, Alisson, and Trent Alexander-Arnold. This old Liverpool, this club era is over. It's time for a new era. It's time for the Edgar AS era. And the first sell is Virgil van Dijk to Bayern Munich for 75 million. And the next big star we sold is Alisson to Barcelona. He's incredible, but like I said, it's time for a new era. And up next is Mo Salah going to Arsenal for 80 million. We're kind of strengthening our rivals right now. And finally, there goes Trent Alexander-Arnold to Chelsea. We're strengthening our rivals, but we're getting literally unlimited amount of money right now. By the way, I also ended up selling Andrew Robertson. If you sell Trent, you also sell Robertson. We've also sold Darwin Nunez to Chelsea, by the way. Now that we've sold the Liverpool players from the old era, here is the best lineup. And it's still a good lineup, but it's not a lineup to win the Champions League, in my opinion. And because of all of those sales, we have 653 million. It's going to be a huge rebuild. And hopefully we sign players to win the Champions League in this first season. We definitely need some wingers for the backups, but we can sign a world-class winger and bench Chiesa, maybe even a world-class striker, make Gakpo into the backup left winger. We definitely need a center back to replace Van Dijk, a right back to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, and a left back to replace Andrew Robertson. Huge signings coming our way. We have made a huge shortlist of world-class players, and the first one I want to go for a kind of an unrealistic signing for somebody who's going to carry over this team. It's either going to be Kylian Mbappe or it's going to be Lamine Yamal. Who should I go for, man? All right, and the first signing of this brand new Liverpool era, we needed a superstar, and we have gone for Lamine Yamal. Like I said, I know it's a little bit unrealistic, but we needed a superstar, somebody with PR to take over Salah's place in the team. And for 240 million, we have signed potentially the best winger in the world, the next best world's best player in the world, and surely he's going to help us win the Champions League. And for only 60 million, we have signed Virgil van Dijk's replacement, Jonathan Tah, who's been linked to Liverpool for years, if what I can remember. 6'5", he's going to be a monster at the back. He won't be as good as Van Dijk, but he's the next closest thing in my opinion. Surely he's going to be a solid defender next to Konate to win us that UCL. And the next signing, a little bit controversial, is Lois Openda for 98.5 million. We do have Jota and we do have Gakpo, but we want a superstar striker as well. Not that Gakpo and Jota aren't, but we want a fresh new face here to go ahead and win the Champions League. And for 98.5 million, I'm not sure if I mentioned that, I think that's a great signing. And to hopefully one day fill the boots of Trent Alexander-Arnold, we have signed Pedro Porro from Tottenham. He was literally about to join Real Madrid in this save. We have signed him for 69 million. He's an attacking fullback just like Trent, so I hope he can replace him. And for the final replacement signing for Andrew Robertson, a little bit more unrealistic. I almost signed Anthony Robertson, but I went for Federico Di Marco. I think if Liverpool give him enough money, I think he will join Liverpool. So for 68.5 million, we have signed probably the best left back in the world, in my opinion. Hopefully, Di Marco can help us win the Champions League as well. All right, after all those signings, this is the brand new starting 11. We got Openda, we got Lamine Yamal, we got Jonathan Tah, Pedro Porro, Federico Di Marco, and on the bench, we got the likes of Diego Jota, Cody Gakpo, and Federico Chiesa. And as I was about to start simming to get to the Champions League, this happened. We just started simming until we get to the UCL, and we lost 4-0 to City. That's not good, fam. All right, boys, in the first game of the Champions League group stages, of course, we're going to play it. We have the best team in the world, Real Madrid. Let's get off to a great start, unlike that City game, and win our first UCL game. So Bosley is the weak link in this team. I'm going to be honest. He is technically the worst player in this team. Here comes Vinicius Jr. Here comes Real Madrid. Square it into Camavinga with a shot, and it goes wide. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Lamine, the dream Yamal in the Liverpool shirt. It's kind of crazy. Lois Openda now. It's Lois. Through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can it be the first goal of this UCL campaign? Because inside finesse shot. It goes in. Who else but the superstar signing, the man to replace Mohamed Salah? Lamine Yamal makes it 1-0. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Okay, Di Marco wins the ball back. And now it's Luis Diaz. Here comes Luis Diaz on the attack. cuts inside. Is he gonna find anybody? He gives it into Openda. Openda into Dominic's Sabasli. And now it's Sabasli on the ball. Can he create something here? He gives it to Openda. Openda, finesse shot from outside the box. Great save, Courtois. Great save. Not liking Sabasli so far. I'm really not. Vinicius Jr. on the run for Real Madrid. Can he get an equalizer here? It's still Vinny. It got Vinny. It got Vinny. Jonathan Tah misses the tackle, has a shot, and it's saved. I'm so glad we had a good keeper. Because we sold Allison. Here come Real Madrid. Oh no, Fede gives it to Jude Bellingham. Through ball to Kylian Mbappe, the player we could have signed. He gives it to Jude. It's Jude Bellingham, shot from outside the box. Billy makes another save. He's really keeping us in this game. Gives it to Lamine Yamal, who's playing cam for the rest of this game. Gravenberch gives it to Federico Chiesa, the substitute right here. Federico gives it into Diego Jota. Diego Jota through ball into Lamine Yamal. Can he get there? Yes, he does. Lamine Yamal gives it into Diego Jota, who lays it off into McAllister. I didn't mean to chip it up, but McAllister finishes anyways, and it goes wide. I meant to click Y. I clicked X by accident. Gravenberch, who's a little bit tired. Gravenberch gives it into Diego Jota. Jota into Federico Chiesa. And now it's Federico Chiesa on the run. Can we get a second goal to confirm these 3 points in the group stage? Federico Chiesa, finesse shot from outside the box. Why not? It's saved. Kind of a boring game, I can't lie. It's been 1-0 this entire game. We do not doubt Real Madrid ever. It's Vinicius. Gives it to Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe on the ball. It's still Kylian. Mbappe into Bellingham. Oh my God, Mashmadashvili. You just gave us the 3 points if we do not concede here. The ref blows the whistle. Mashmadashvili literally gives us the 3 points in this game. That's a great start against the best team in the world. It looks like the squad is gonna work. Dan simulated the next couple games in the Champions League, getting 3 points after 3 points. As up next, we had AC Milan. All right, boys, up next, we got probably the last good team we'll play in the Champions League, and it's against AC Milan. We're sitting in second. We want that perfect record alongside Lyon. We want to get first place. Let's defeat AC Milan. McAllister gives it into Sabasli. And now Sabasli looking for an opportunity here. Gives it to Cody Gakpo in his first ever start here this season. It's Cody Gakpo. Finesse from there. Imagine. I think he's left-footed. That was a terrible shot, though. I expected a little bit better. Sabasli into Openda. Shots. It goes in. Finally, we score with Openda in game. Great. We go 1-0 up against Milan. Hopefully, that'll help us get the 3 points. Chukwueze gives it to Benacer. Into Luka Jovic. Into Loftus-Cheek. Horrible defending by me, and it goes in. I got a little bit too excited, and Loftus-Cheek makes it 1-1. Gives it into Cody Gakpo, and now it's Alexis McAllister. All the way to Cody Gakpo, who gives it into Lois Openda. Through ball to Sabasli, who comes back, who finds Cody Gakpo. 1v1 on his strong foot. He shoots with his right instead, and it goes in. We take the lead once again. Cody Gakpo. That is great. For AC Milan to make it 2-2, they give it back to Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek into Lobotka. Back to Loftus-Cheek. Let's not concede here. It's Loftus-Cheek into Luka Jovic. We're fine. Chukwueze. DeMarco gets sold right there. Luka Jovic. Shot. Gives it to Loftus-Cheek instead. It goes in. A brace from Loftus-Cheek. Wow, our defense is not cooking right now. They're really not cooking. It's 2-2, boys. Into Lamine, the dream, Yamal. Through ball into Sabasli. Sabasli with a fat touch. That's a terrible touch, but it's still Sabasli. Gives it to Cody Gakpo. Finesse. Oh, it's a Trivela instead, and it's saved by my man. Sabasli to take this corner kick. Crosses it in. Find Jonathan Tah with the bicycle, and it goes in. The Virgil van Dijk replacement. Jonathan Tah scores the bicycle kick. Let's go. We lead at halftime. All right, boys. The ref blows a whistle, and it was a very good game, and we couldn't get past Milan after that third goal. But we dominated them in the second half. That's another 3 points, and hopefully that's enough to get us to first place by January. All right, after simulating the rest of the Champions League, we did end up finishing in first place undefeated, but we got 1 draw against Girona, which was shocking. So we're on to the round of 16. And just because it kind of matters, in the Premier League, we're sitting in first place because if we fail to win the UCL, we do have a second try, and we just need to make sure we finish in the top 4. But we're sitting in first, probably going to win the Prem title again, so everything is looking just fine. The top goal scorer in the Premier League, interesting enough, is Alexis McAllister. That is very, very interesting. And in the Champions League, the top goal scorer is Robert Lewandowski. But for us, I don't see anybody. It is Luis Openda with 5, but I think the goals have been just separated by everybody. All right, and the top goal scorers for the club is McAllister, 16-6, 12-1 for Openda. I don't know if this is bad for Openda or just McAllister is having an incredible season. Sabasli, 9-9. You know what? I was kind of trash talking them in game, but he's actually been performing. Lamine Yamal, 9-3. It looks like everybody is scoring goals here at this club. All right, boys. In the first leg of the round of 16, we got Girona. This should be a cakewalk. However, we did draw to them earlier. I did mention before, we did draw to them in the group stage, so it might not be easy. And let's see how the result turns out. And it's a 2-1 victory. That is way closer than you'd expect. It's time to play the second leg, though. It's time for the second against Girona. We're going to play because 2-1 was utterly close. Let's just hope that we don't somehow lose to Girona. Cross in into Mivoski. Shot! What a header! What a bullet header! Oh my days! It's 2-2, boys. Luis Diaz, McAllister, Szoboszlai gives it into Openda, into Lamine Yamal. Get us back into this game, Yamal. Ooh, it's goes for a corner with the cross in. It's crossed in into Openda, going for the bicycle kick, and it doesn't go in. But it's Lamine the Dreamer Yamal. Gives it to Alexis McAllister from outside the box. Top goal scorer of the Prem for a reason. Oh my days, what a screamer. We're back in the lead. McAllister, he's having the season of his life for us here at Liverpool this season. And now it's Miwoski on the ball. Here comes Miwoski. Okay, Jonathan Tah. Jonathan Tah gives away the ball though. Tah into Zaganov. Great save by Marzibili. Clear that shit. Oh my days, Marzibili, you're incredible. Ooh, Di Marco through ball into Luis Diaz. And here comes Luis Diaz. Gives it into Szoboszlai. You know what? Screw it. Szoboszlai outside the box. Go in. Another screamer. 2 screamers in 1 match. Szoboszlai. Let's go. He's proving me wrong today. He really is. Oh, cross in. Miwoski. Uh-oh. Jonathan Tah, get that, please. Tah. Uh-oh. Don't be a pen. That's a penalty. I'm surprised it's taking this long to concede a penalty, though. I guess that's fine. And now, Girona, Zaganov, he's going to go to the right. I'm right at his right. I'm in his head. I went the right direction. I pre-moved to the right. Why is he not diving downwards? I literally went like this. I didn't go down, I didn't go up. Come on, Mamad Stevie, you got to do better there. Openda, through ball. It's just a bus line to get a second. Oh, boys, it has to be over. 5-3. It's a goal fest. I'm not sure if Jonathan Tah was the right signing because he is conceding a lot. But regardless, we should be through to the quarters. Uh-oh. Here comes Ziganov. It's still Girona. Here comes Girona. Into Van de Beek. Oh my god, this game is not over. This game is actually not over. 5-4. Girona just don't give up, don't they? They just don't. Portu. Into Pepe. Into Zaganov. Gives it to Van de Beek. They've equalized. They've actually equalized. Oh my days, boys. We might get knocked out by Girona of all teams. What is going on here? Let's go on this counter. Szoboszlai through ball. Federico Chiesa. Federico gives it into Openda. Through ball. All the way to Diego Jota. Please do something, Diego Jota. It's Jota. Don't lose the ball. Jota cuts aside. Diego Jota gives it to Luis Openda. Finesse shot. Finish. It goes in. It's a scrappy goal. We needed this. I'm not happy about this. How is it 6-5? I do not know. But at least we've taken the lead again. All right, the ref blows the whistle. We just get by Girona. We're on to the quarterfinals. This is not something to celebrate, though. All right, boys, in the quarterfinals, we got PSG. It's time to run it back. We always simulate the first games of everything to make it more fair. And it's going to be a 2-2 draw. This second leg is going to be incredible. All right, it's time to get Liverpool's payback against PSG. Second leg, we are 2-2 up. Let's get successfully Liverpool's payback and go on to the semis. Berg on the ball, sprinting with the ball. Can we find somebody here? He gives it all the way into Luis Openda. Can Openda do something? Can he create something? He gives it to Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal into Szoboszlai, into Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz, finish! Lovely. 1-0 up, 3-2 in aggregate. We take the lead for the first time in this tie. Let's go, boys. Lamine the Dream Yamal through ball into Luis Diaz. And as soon as I see that, can he get the assist? And yes, he does. Luis Diaz gets his second. 4-2 in aggregates. Let's go. We're getting our payback successfully. Szoboszlai through ball into Lamine the Dream Yamal, who cuts inside. And now it's Lamine Yamal on the run. Gives it into Luis Openda. Hopefully he's not outside. And it goes in. 3-0 in 31 minutes. 5-2 in aggregate. Oh my god. PSG are getting embarrassed for what they did to Liverpool in real life. Ousmane Dembele into Ademola Lookman. Lookman into Kvaratskhelia. Looking for a shot. He sits down. Right back. He gives it to Ousmane. Ademola Lookman into Ousmane. Shot. It goes in. This game is not over. This game is not over. With the attack that they do have, it's going to be very difficult to just go to the next round. Hopefully, if he's down. Vitinha gives it. Into Gonçalo Ramos. Great block. But it's back into Gonçalo Ramos with a shot. Oh my days. It's 5-4. 9 minutes left to go. This defense is nothing without Virgil van Dijk, I can't lie. We have been winning games, but because we've been outscoring the opponents. But the center backs have been fronting it up. Jonathan Tah has not been the best of signings, I can't lie. The referee blows the whistle. We again just get by and we're going to the semifinals. Our defense has not been solid. Jonathan Tah was not the best signing, it seems to be. But at least let's continue outscoring our opponents. If you guys have enjoyed this video so far, make sure to subscribe. We're trying to get to 200k subscribers. And just a reminder, we do these videos on a daily basis on stream, so make sure to not miss out. All right, and the semifinals, we got FC Barcelona. I have a history of struggling against FC Barcelona. I hope that doesn't happen today. We have a great team. Let's sim this first leg. Please, let's get a good victory. At least a draw, and it's going to be a 3-0 victory. We smashed Barcelona away from home. This is good, fam. This is good. All right, boys, it's time for the second leg. Let's not bottle this tie. Let's go on to the UCL final. And not over Salah and Rafinha, but I think he's the favorite right now. Lamine Yamal through ball into Openda. 4-0. Let's go and aggregate 1-0 up in this game. Let's score a couple more goals and maybe simulate the rest of this game. Pedri. It's Pedri on the ball now. Pedri gives it into Dani Olmo. Through ball into Pulisic, who replaces Yamal, and it's 4-1. Barcelona still have a huge job to try and come back. But this is a great start for them. We cannot let this come back. Lamine Yamal through ball into Openda. Openda gives it into Luis Diaz. And now it's Luis Diaz on the ball. Luis Diaz finesse shot from outside the box. Great save, Alisson. Great save. Szoboszlai gives it into Lamine Yamal. And now it's Lamine the Dream. Let's get a goal. Let's finish off this tie. It's still Lamine Yamal against his own teammates. Cuts inside. Lamine finesse. That's it. The game is over. I'm simulating the game. I just wanted to get that 5-1 or the 5-0, whatever. 70th minute. They're not coming back, and it's going to be a 2-2 draw, meaning we still win, and we're going to the UCL final. All right, in the UCL final, we got Arsenal. It's a Premier League derby for the Champions League. We have to beat Arsenal. Come on. And just a heads up, McAllister ended up winning the Golden Boot from center mid. Is insane. Team of the season, we got Openda, we got Yamal, we got Di Marco, and we got Pedro Porro. And player of the season was, of course, Alexis McAllister, while we won the Premier League again. So if we fail to beat Arsenal, we could go on the next season and try to win the Champions League next year. But I don't think that's going to happen. The top goal scorer is Lewandowski in the Champions League currently. But Lois Openda, if he gets 2 goals in the final or 3, he could become the Golden Boot winner for the UCL. Here are the stats. McAllister with one of the best seasons I've ever seen from a center mid. 29-19. Openda 28-3. Lamine Yamal 18-10. 17-12. The goals were really spread out in this team. The defense was kind of an issue, but let's just hope they survive this UCL final. All right, boys, it's time for the UCL final. Let's avenge Liverpool and let's win them the Champions League because they were supposed to win it. This Trossard. Leandro Trossard gives it into Martin Odegaard with a shot from outside the box. Great save, my Martinelli. Great save. Roger Ronson, okay, McAllister. We'll see. If you win this, will you win the treble? Maybe. I didn't check if we won any of the cups. It's a cross in. It's a Califodi. But not be pen. Oh my God, it's a penalty, boys. From a cross, from a corner, somehow it's a penalty. It's always the same thing. Every time in the UCL final, it's always a penalty. And now it's Mohamed Salah against his own teammates. Where's he gonna go? He goes to the right. Oh, he goes down the middle. He sent me. Salah makes it 1-0 for Arsenal against Liverpool in the UCL final. That is a crazy sentence. Yamal through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai. And here comes Dominic Szoboszlai. Let's make it 1-1. Szoboszlai on his right foot. Lovely finish. He's really proving me wrong today. I thought he was the worst player on this team, but he has been scoring when we need him to. 1-1, baby. Let's go. We're not losing to Arsenal. Martin Odegaard. Here come Arsenal once again. It's Mohamed Salah, the goal scorer. Di Marco wins the ball back. He kind of redeems himself, hopefully. Szoboszlai into Luis Diaz. And now it's Luis Diaz on the ball, looking for somebody to make a run. It's still Luis Diaz. He finds Lois Openda, who takes a touch and finds Lamine the Dream and the Yamal to replace Salah. It's still Lamine. Yamal loses it. Come on, Lamine. He's kind of been quiet in the save, you know. I can't lie. I haven't used him too much. Oh, no. It's Trossard into Matthias Tell. Matthias Tell with a shot. It goes in. 2-1 down. Every shot Arsenal have taken today has been in the back of the net, bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Lamine, the Dream, Yamal, through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai. Can we get another goal here? He cuts inside. Szoboszlai into Luis Diaz. Diaz gives it to Alexis McAllister. Top goal scorer in the Prem. Great save. Lamine Yamal through ball. Dominic Szoboszlai. Get your second goal here. It's Dominic Szoboszlai. 1v1. Finish. Lovely Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh my days. He has become the most incredible player today here. 2-2. Come on, let's get one more goal. Let's get one more. 8 minutes left to go. Come on, let's not go to extra time. It's Lamine Yamal. Gives it into Lois Openda. Through ball into Dominic Szoboszlai. Oh my days, can he get a hat-trick in the UCL final? Szoboszlai cuts inside. Szoboszlai, what a goal. Oh my days. Literally at the beginning of the video, I called him the weak link. I said he was the weak link. I said I was not impressed by him. But he gets a hat-trick in the final. A solo goal at that as well. What a story. And the referee blows the whistle. We have done it. We have avenged Liverpool and we're going to lift the UCL trophy. And Jonathan Tah, I don't know why he's the captain, lifts the UCL trophy. We have made Liverpool. We have avenged them. We have made them the world's best team. And if you guys have enjoyed this video, make sure to click on this video right here.